what has been the motivation of the National Commission on Human Rights and Freedoms in partnering with the Cameroon Youth and Students Forum for Peace in the execution of the Human Rights Education Project with 10 secondary schools in Yaoundé?
You know that one of the main duties of the National Commission on Human Rights and Freedoms is the promotion of human rights. The Commission was created for the promotion and protection of human rights. And the Commission does this promotion in cooperation with many partners, especially civil society organizations. And the CAMYOSFOP has been one of those good partners with which the Commission has cooperated. The benefit in the recent organization was that we had the opportunity to organize the 2009 Prize of Excellence in Human Rights for the 10 secondary schools around Yaoundé with CAMYOSFOP. That was an opportunity for the students to learn quite a lot of things. And that certainly promoted human rights.
What other actions does the National Commission on Human Rights and Freedoms undertake on human rights education in secondary schools, apart from working with CAMYOSFOP?
For many years now, I think beginning from 2004, the National Commission on Human Rights and Freedoms has been quite engaged with cooperating with secondary schools. This was motivated, first of all, by the desire to produce a national program for the teaching of human rights at the primary, secondary, and tertiary levels. So we got in contact with officials of the Ministry of Secondary Education, and the contacts have been quite fruitful. We've been cooperating with a number of schools in various places, carrying out educative talks and giving the students the opportunity to ask questions and to obtain clarification from members and staff of the Commission.
Talking about the pedagogic manual, what is the contribution of the Ministry of Secondary Education, which is, of course, the umbrella of education in this country?
As indicated, the drawing up of the program for the teaching of human rights involved experts from 3 levels: primary education, secondary education, and tertiary education. So we've cooperated with officials of the Ministry of Secondary Education at various levels. First of all, the Inspectors General participated in the drawing up of the national program for the teaching of human rights in schools, and they also participated actively in the workshops which we organized for the training of teachers. We trained national inspectors of secondary education alongside with those of basic education or primary education. We trained regional inspectors as well, and we've been evaluating the programs and also programming the training of teachers of human rights with them. So it is an ongoing process in which we've actually been in intense cooperation with the Ministry of Secondary Education.
Concretely, how many schools and how many teachers are aware of this tool for human rights education?
Let's say that in the framework of that cooperation, at the level of secondary education, 30 schools were selected, 3 from each region, for the pilot phase. And that pilot phase has been going on now for more than a year. We are hoping that that has touched a good number of students in those 30 schools, and certainly beyond, because in the course of training the regional inspectors, ideas on the teaching of human rights have already been introduced in a number of schools. We cannot give an exact number of persons, but 30 schools at the secondary level are involved in the pilot phase. And you know that 50 are involved in the primary sector.